Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be starting off this look with my Pueen palette. I'm going to be taking this pumpkin shade and I'm throwing that down as my first transition shade. And then right underneath that, I'm going to go in with my Milani blush. And I'm using that also as my transition shade. And I'm going to blend that bad boy out. Next, I'm using a smorgasbord of silver shades from that same palette. And I'm just going to pack that onto the lid up to the crease. Then I'm taking a silver shade and a white sparkly shade, getting it wet, and I'm putting that onto the center of the lid for some added sparkle and extraness, you already know. Then I'm grabbing this purple shade from my Too Faced palette. I'm just kind of making a transition shade into the really dark charcoal shade I'm going to be using in a moment. Now I'm using the charcoal shade, and this is just a really dark kind of gray color. I didn't want this to be too black, so I'm using this shade and putting that right into my outer crease, packing it on and blending it out. I really want this to be nice and blended, so I'm really taking my time to blend out this outer crease. I'm going to clean up the underneath, and then I'm going to go in again with that purple shade just to make sure it's blended nicely into that lid color. Going in with this NARS shade, this is just a hunter green color, and I'm putting that on my lower lash line first, and then I'm going to go and blend that out with this emerald color from the Pueen palette again. Get that inner corner popping. I'm using these two gold shades and I'm popping that right into my inner corner, and then I'm going to use this vanilla shade underneath my brow bone just to make it pop a little bit more. Taking this kind of loose pigment by MAC, getting it wet again, and I'm putting that in my lower inner corners just to add some added brightness and a good transition into that green. Lining the eyes off camera with my Tarte eyeliner and adding some mascara. I'm doing a fabulous job at showing you guys how to put on the glue, but I'm just packing it on and just throwing on some glitter in my inner corners. I'm not making this super neat. Kind of want it to be a little bit grungy and messy. Getting my brush wet again and going in with soft and gentle MSF and popping that in my inner corner. Taking some more green shades because I have no self-control and I obviously just can't stop. This is just a little bit of a pin old glitter liner from e.l.f. and I'm just putting that in my inner lower corners. And that's the eyes pretty much done. I'm moving on to my face. To see how I did my foundation, make sure you check out my drugstore foundation routine. And I'm just going to move on to my lips. This one is called Antique Velvet by MAC, and then I'm using Chestnut lip liner, also by MAC, and I'm just lining my lips, and I'm gonna pop on that lipstick. And I'm done. I really hope that you guys love this eye look. It's pretty cool for the holidays, really beautiful, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and you are subscribed. Bye!